Alright, welcome to Madden NFL 20. I want to try a little experiment, see if this works. I've turned off the stadium speakers. I think that was the problem why I got copyrighted, is the stadium speakers were on, so try to see if having them off for the entire game will actually make the problem better. I don't think I had an issue in any of the MLB games.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we'll see the new man in DC, Case Keenum, and the Washington Redskins, as they square off against the #1 overall pick, Kyler Murray, and the Arizona Cardinals. I'll talk to you again at halftime, but for the call of this one, let's send it out to our EA Sports.
I haven't even kicked off. I have to, like, okay. Hi, Great Lakes.
Coach, we are in the Valley of the Sun. Few places in the country as picturesque as the desert Southwest. And we've got a good one on tap here at State Farm Stadium.
Looks like the...
So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals,
yeah, I think I made the right decision.
And we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. With you from the booth, Brandon Garden and Charles Davis. CDR matchup here. A couple of teams last year that were really pretty similar. Both under 500. Both missed the playoffs. And they both think that they can turn things around in 2019.
Yeah, how about 2018 now? A case of the haves and the have-nots.
All right, looks like the...
seasons in the NFL, for the first time last year, no one finished 8-8. Now, you know that in baseball, basketball, other sports, turnarounds can take 3, 4, 5 years. In football, could just be a few months.
Or take like 82 games in NBA.
It's the first weekend of autumn and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Washington's first opportunity here on offense, led by Case Keenum, their quarterback. Week 1 was a defeat for Keenum and the Redskins, but even though they didn't get the win, they threw for 380 yards, 3 touchdowns. I don't know that a lot of people expected that on the road from him, did they?
I would say that a lot of people don't, but maybe we should. Look at what he's done. He started games for 5 different teams in the league. His last 4, he becomes a starter whether they want him to or not. He doesn't carry a chip on his shoulder, but he's very confident in his abilities. And one other thing, he threw the deep ball in the game against Philadelphia. That big shot to Terry McLaurin, 70 yards.
Now a man in his 13th NFL season, it's Adrian Peterson. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9.
I'm actually going to redo the Saints and the Panthers game, just FYI. So, guessing that video
They'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window, fired a bullet, and
there we go.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there.
How's everybody doing today?
To take control of the line of scrimmage.
Play every head against Sunday.
That play got bottled up.
Put this in my ads.
On 2nd and 11 now. Keenum. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made.
Yeah, I don't hear any music, so I think we fixed the problem. Hooray. You know what I don't get is why would everybody else get away with it and I get in trouble with it? You know, I don't get it. I mean, DC Glock gets away with it, but for some reason I don't. I don't get that crap. I mean, I think that's kind of pointless. I get in trouble, but people like DC Glock doesn't get in trouble and gets away with it. I mean, I don't get that.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Just saying.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go.
Same with that one person. Okay.
Now a play fake, and it's Keenum. He's got his man in the crossing route. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 15-yard line. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing.
Tell me about when Racing, by the way, withdrew from the modified race. If you didn't hear that, just found that out in the Victory in Jesus chat just a second ago. Only meeting between the Cardinals and the Redskins. This would be our 6th game on. We would be finally done with the 4 o'clock games.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. And here a look at the offensive starters for
yeah,
the
Trick's new
Redskins.
nickname looks nice.
To start with Adrian Peterson, the 7-time Pro Bowl running back, is back for his 2nd season with Washington. And he was surprisingly good in 2018. At one point, had the team leading the NFC East. And right now he sits at number 8 all-time in rushing. And in his sights, number 7, Jerome Bettis, number 6, LaDainian Tomlinson, and with a big year, maybe even number 5, Curtis Martin.
On 2nd down, it's Peterson.
I like it's called Got Acorn. Yay. Tricks is
It'll be
funny.
a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Yeah, hey YouTube, don't copyright me because now I got the music turned off. So ha.
Here's Keenum to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Rodney Dancer in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
I would agree with that. It's like the Redskins are going to have to kick a field goal since the dome is closed. The wind's not going to be a factor tonight.
Taking the loss there on 3rd down.
Give you the schedule here. Redskins, Cardinals next up will be playing the 49ers on Thursday Night Football. Redskins are heading to Atlanta next week to take on the Falcons. Kick is up and each good.
And it's 3-0 as the Redskins strike first. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game.
This used to be called the University of Phoenix Stadium here in Glendale. This is the home of the Fiesta Bowl. Oklahoma has had some not so good success here, but the last time they played here at what is now State Farm Stadium, they won the what was then called the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl at this stadium. So OU's the only school that's won all the BCS bowl games and the national championship game to date. And there's the guy, Kyler Murray.
Bringing out the Arizona offense here. It was an Arizona offense that really started slow in week 1 against Detroit. Came on late to send it to overtime. But you look at Kyler Murray's numbers, Charles, he threw the ball 54 times, 308 yards.
And they hated the fact that he had to throw it that many times. but I think their head coach, Cliff Kingsbury, I know he said that the first 3 quarters of offense were as bad as he's seen. And that's why they had to
Cliff Kingsbury, if you don't know this, he used to coach the Oklahoma Sooners' first opponent in the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. First down and more.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Nice pass that time by the #1 pick, Kyler Murray. Also drafted 9th in the Major League Baseball draft. He's the only person ever to be taken top 10 in both sports. Go back to his Allen High School days in Texas. He was 42-0 as a starting quarterback. Freshman year, he was at Texas A&M, then the transfer to Oklahoma, sat behind Baker Mayfield. Then his opportunity came last year. Boy, did he make the most of it. Won the Heisman Trophy and led the Sooners to the college football playoff.
Only to lose to the Alabama Crimson Tide, which we had a 3-game winning streak against the Crimson Tide come to an end in the college football playoff at the stadium we're going to for our next game, which is in Miami. 5-yard carry.
Murray, 1,000-yard rusher as a quarterback in his Heisman campaign in Oklahoma. He's got the first down.
Offensively,
I mean, Kyler Murray,
so they tried to take a shot downfield, but
you know,
was open, so was touch it in one time, and he picks up a first down.
Kyler Murray ended up winning the Big 12 championship in Texas. Of course, Arizona will play the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, the Crimson Tide tied up the Sooners. But that was because we had Ruffin McNeil, after we let go of Mike Stoops from defense. Now with Alex Grinch, that could be a different story if we do end up facing, like, say, an Alabama or Clemson, which we have not beaten Clemson ever since. We have not beaten Clemson. In fact, Oklahoma has not won a football game in the college football playoff, I should point out. OU is 0-3 ever since we went to the college football playoff. Never heard of that? Yeah, I think that's the first time I've heard about that, but that's a good point. The thing for Arizona is they're young. There's a first down. Didn't see who that was. Number 13.
Pretty solid start for the rookie here on his first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow.
Of course, you got good players like Larry Fitzgerald in this starting lineup. Number 11. Another first down.
11 yards there, just like last play. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
That's Kirk. That's his second catch. There's my favorite player, Larry. There's Larry Fitzgerald, number 11. Hall of Famer Larry Fitzgerald. Cardinals did make it to the Super Bowl. They ended up losing to the Pittsburgh Steelers at Raymond James Stadium. Nice carry there for Johnson. First down, Arizona.
12 more yards there and another first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward.
That was not good by the Redskins defense.
I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Really important if you're the teams we have not played in this mock series. We have Detroit have not played. They're taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Bills will take on the Jets.
This is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Of course, Arizona will have to play Seattle, Los Angeles, Rams. Of course, it'll be the last time you'll hear me say the words Oakland Raiders. I have to get used to now saying Las Vegas Raiders. Just like this year, I had to get used to saying Las Vegas Aviators and not Las Vegas 51s, even though softball is going to be called the 51s.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes.
I don't know why they can't throw the football.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Second and goal, you should be throwing the football. You shouldn't be running it, because that's twice you've run the football and you've been stopped. You need to change it up, guys.
Expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, they need to pass the football. Throw the football.
Murray now, 3rd and goal.
Yeah, and also, Las Vegas Golden Knights. Touchdown!
For a Cardinals touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Partner, are they going to cover him? That's 4 catches and the touchdown grab on that opening drive.
But what we're seeing so far, I believe,
that was just leave him wide open. Kirk took advantage of it. Nice throw.
So they know they've got to move him around a little bit, get him into some different spots to continue to find open space to throw him the football. Otherwise, I just run 2 or 3 guys at it. They're doing a nice job of finding his way open, scheming him, as they like to say.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point.
As a touchdown. Yeah, while I was reading that sentence. But of course, Las Vegas, really good hockey team. Of course, Las Vegas almost won the Stanley Cup in their first year. That's crazy. Last year, they should have. Cardinals is using 7% of their power. Yeah. Shipley. I mean, you got a good squad in the Arizona Cardinals. It's just, it's a shame, however, they can't showcase that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Of course.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Need to get your take on Washington as they come back out here on offense, because you had them in week 1. You called that game against Philadelphia. No Adrian Peterson, he was a game day inactive, but just give us your general thoughts.
Think about what you just said there. Adrian Peterson, game day inactive, a healthy scratch. Never has that happened to him in his career. And in fact, late this summer, before the season began, he had been named the Washington MVP of 2018. All of a sudden, he's a healthy scratch. But I did see Case Keenum throw it well. The young receiver, Terry McLaurin, can fly, caught a big touchdown pass. Vernon Davis is the ageless Hornet type.
He's got a man, complete.
My God.
Touchdown, Washington.
They just burned through that Cardinals secondary.
74 yards. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead.
Look at that. Wide open. That was a missed tackle there.
Quickly. Got right back to it, and look, long drives have their place. We know that.
Look at that. Wide open, missed a tackle.
Like that can really be a shot to him. A big time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here.
I don't think they care.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point.
Extra point is good.
10-7. And they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass.
Yeah, Case Keenum, really good.
Touchdown.
Of course, as basketball players, like I said, have to stay hydrated. You got these football players, they need to stay hydrated as well. Yeah. I mean, that was a good throw by Case Keenum. He threw that ball deep. I thought to myself, he's going to throw it deep. And what do you know? Check my phone, look up. He's already there, got a touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The problem with Arizona, If Arizona doesn't do something, they're going to be in trouble.
Back onto the field here, and that game against Detroit that you and I were discussing earlier, Charles, from week one, it's not very often that you feel good about a tie, but given where they were at half, and something clicked late in that ball game, and they came all the way back to tie the game and send it to OT.
Detroit walked away from there, flew home feeling horrible about the tie. I think Arizona probably energized to get the tie for the points you just made. They were down big, made a big rally in the fourth quarter. Their offense finally moved the ball, so they felt they've got something they can build on as they move forward. Yeah, it just depends on your perspective, but in this case, if I'm Arizona, I'm pretty happy with the tie that they got on Sunday.
And here's the Redskin defense.
That corner is Josh Norman. I would think he'd want to quibble a little bit. Actually, you know,
yeah, Josh Norman. There he is, number 24.
He thinks he is. He would say, ask all the receivers in the NFC East. They would think differently because a day against Josh Norman is a very difficult day for any receiver.
You know, you look at the schedule here for the Cardinals. You know, playing right now against the Redskins. Next week they're going to take on the... I'm sorry, that's week 2. I'm sorry, I was looking at week 3 schedule. Whoops. Next Sunday they're hosting the 49ers. That's who they're next to. Then they will play... Actually, I need to change their opponent for week 3. I need to change their week 2 opponent to... Who am I going to change it to? I need to switch, because I cannot do division games back-to-back.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And completes it to Kirk over the middle.
Has the 49ers play the Rams? No. Okay, I'm going to make a little change here. 49ers will take...
For another first down, it will. Well, that's a familiar connection right there. Christian Kirk
49.
is in the same class as Tyler Murray at Texas A&M. They played together.
Let's do this.
49ers
at Texans next.
Kirk, though, he stayed in College Station, had a great 3-year career before being drafted 47th overall in 2018. Was having a solid-looking campaign last year, but then broke his foot in week 13 and was shut down the rest of the way. 11 more on that one and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Yeah.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. On first and 10, here's Murray. He gets it left side of Johnson.
And there's a first down. Now, why can't the Cardinals do that in real life is beyond me.
And utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield.
Interesting to note is that the Cardinals are hosting the Jets. Will host the Jets next week. The Redskins, as there's a fumble and recovered by the Redskins. Redskins next week they are hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. That should be a good game. Man, and that's what happened to OU, you know, a couple of years ago against Iowa State. They fumbled.
And protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And last time the formula was pretty simple.
See, this is why you don't fumble the ball. Slide down, you would have a first down, try to get points on the board. Nope. Instead, you allow Washington to have a chance.
Not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
You cannot make physical mistakes. Looks like we're going to get our first flag of the game. It's like an eligible receiver downfield.
And I think that's the key to everything there.
An eligible receiver downfield on the Redskins. First penalty called by either team here today. Yeah, wait till Wait till I do the World Series and baseball games, then you'll see me call good games.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did.
Excuse me.
This stage
Nice little run here.
A little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
If you're the Cardinals defense, you might need to play a little bit better. Because it's not doing you any favors, if you know what I mean. And that is a first down. First down for the for the Redskins, excuse me.
10 more there and another first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Yep.
On first down, it's Keenan.
Yes, it is. First down and more. Cardinals defense looks like they're a bit tired, if you know what I mean.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big time run, big time pass.
A 1-2 combination look pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Keenan now, already over 150 yards through the air in the opening quarter. It's first and 10. From the gun, here's Keenan. Middle of the field, he's got McClellan.
Another first down. Yeah. Staying hydrated is really key. Well, and the other thing is you're playing indoors. If it's like an outdoor game, then that would be a different story. So.
Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Keenan now, 8 of 8 throwing the ball in this first quarter. It's first and 10. Back to the ground, Peterson.
That's only about a 2-yard gain there by Adrian Peterson. Peterson, the 7-time Pro Bowl from the University of Oklahoma. Adrian Peterson played in this stadium in 2007 against the Boise State Broncos. Ended up losing by 1.
Here's Peterson. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now Keenan.
Pass is caught. First down for the Redskins.
Inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Now be the end of the first.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space.
So the first quarter is done here in Glendale.
But not this guy.
Now we're heading the second.
Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They'll run with Peterson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I'm going to come right back at them with the same play.
Run is going to be stopped. That's Thompson.
They did at the 1-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Toss into the end zone for the touchdown. Adrian Peterson.
Touchdown to Washington. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
But they decided to run it in.
That was Adrian Peterson. Former Sooner Adrian Peterson.
Come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Nice job by the Redskins offense, Case Keenum and company.
Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run by Adrian Peterson.
(17-7) Washington here, minute into the second quarter.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Man, nice run there for the Cardinals. They really need to get something going. When I do a game with Baltimore, you're going to see my favorite wide receiver in the whole wide world, my boy, Marquise Hollywood Brown. That's actually the next game I'm going to do, Baltimore. Got Mark Andrews and my boy Marquise Hollywood Brown. He can get it done. When will that game, by the way, when will the Ravens play? Did I put the Ravens on here? I forgot to put the Ravens in the schedule. Whoops.
Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some spacing, some different ways here.
Did I put this?
Was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught.
Did I not put Steelers in here?
Murray now, 10 of 10 to start the game. How about that? As he comes up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was looking for Charles Clay as tight end, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And that right there, his first incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe he starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now,
yeah, I forgot to add the Ravens, so they'll play the Steelers.
When he's with Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy's on fire.
A lot of people felt Johnson was a little misused during what was a disappointing 2018. 940 yards on the ground, 7 touchdowns. Great for most, but not the season Johnson was hoping for. And he said this offseason, there are a lot of good running backs in the NFL, but I'm the best. And now he's trying to prove it, hoping to get back to the production that sent him to the Pro Bowl in 20s. And now look at this. Big game.
Oh my God, Arizona. Edmonds had the ball, should have ran out. Nope.
I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He only has a single solo carry, one. Numero uno, second quarter. They need to get him the ball more, don't they?
I'm not the greatest statistician in the world.
Yeah, you are.
But a back like that with only one carry kind of takes me back to college in the classroom. Not enough evidence to declare what you should do the rest of the game. Give him the ball some more.
Yeah, in the decade of the stream.
Keenum and the Redskins now going to come up 1st and 10.
Remember, Cardinals will get the ball to start the second half because Redskins, I believe, yeah, Redskins won the toss and received.
And it'll be 2nd and 11.
Brandon, that play certainly felt like what I call a tendency breaker. 1st and 10, they dial up a draw play. That's not a normal situation, but give credit to the defense. They weren't fooled at all and really finished off the play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Keenum. Out to the left here to Reed. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play.
Let me see. I think I will have the Lions playing the Cardinals. No, they're playing the Chiefs. That'll be a blowout.
So 4th down, the Redskins will call on Trent to punt it away. Deep for the Cardinals.
You gave me an idea actually for a nice little matchup. Forgot who got the bye week. Because I still haven't even finished up the bye week for week 6.
Arizona getting ready to go.
Arizona just needs to get their shit together.
And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here.
Any other teams that I don't put on here will be on a bye week.
Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that?
All right, Lions and Cardinals, Thursday Night Football. I've decided to do Arizona and Detroit for Thursday Night Football, Week 7 for the mock series.
So, Charles, as we peek back to Week 1, what would you say were the positives for some teams or individuals that you took away?
Well, it started on opening night, Green Bay, and their defense. Not necessarily Aaron Rodgers and what they did going into Chicago and winning. Kansas City, they picked right up where they left off with Patrick Mahomes. Explosive on offense. How about Baltimore and Lamar Jackson? He's not just a single-wing tailback, folks. He's a quarterback. And Tennessee, going into Cleveland, Marcus Mariota, Derrick Henry put up 43 points on the Browns.
Now the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd.
Yeah. Week 4 we'll be having our bye weeks.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to.
Oh, by the way, Paul Goldschmidt will be returning to Arizona for the first time since getting traded to the Cardinals.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Now back About set now for their next drive, Case Keenum and the Redskins. And they must have seen something leading up to this one that said, hey, we're going to be able to go deep because they've gone deep with a lot of success.
And pick your phrase, pick your code words, your buzzwords, whatever, vertical stretch, deep passes, go routes, right? What's that sound you love? What's that sound you love? Four verts. All of it working because they're able to find ways to get deep and for him to show off that big arm.
We see some of that big arm right here. He has been great. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And a bit of a daunting task here for this offense as they'll start out at the 1-yard line.
I guess you could easily say there's a whole lot of real estate in front of them if they want to achieve their goal, which is get to the other end zone.
And 99 yards to go if they want to do just that.
And give them a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked
Yep, Paul Goldschmidt, by the way, returning to Arizona for the first time since being traded.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what second down brings. On 2nd and 7, Keenum got his man complete over the middle. It's Quinn, and he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
If you guys are going to be busy, go ahead. For those of you that won't be able to make it to the weekly show, go ahead and put your predictions in. I'm only going to ask if you would put your predictions in one of the servers. I'm going to put.
Keenum now.
Let me put.
Perfect in this opening half. It's 1st and 10. Keenum now to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Now a first down throw. Keenum throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Kelvin Harmon, the man he was looking for. That'll bring up second down. The partner, I want to revisit week 1. I got your positive takeaways from the first week of the NFL season. How about the bad stuff?
Well, let's pump the brakes a little bit on the Super Bowl celebration in Cleveland. They have to
I just put a note out. Only put it in one of the servers. I will put your like for people in the Great Lakes server. If you are unable to make it for the weekly show this week, but you want to leave me your predictions, put them in the NASCAR chat for the Charlotte Roval. The criteria is driver to win, driver to stay away from dark horse, and for comp, give me the 4 drivers you think will be eliminated, if I can find it. So there we go.
They run the counter now. It's Peterson. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To Thompson on the draw. Corey Peters there to bring him down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Third down, it's Adrian Peterson. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
Alright, I just put out the deal if you need it in the chat. If you need to make your predictions, I put a clean sheet in the chat.
that is complete to Reed. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. That last catch short the marker by just a yard, leads him to a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
From 17 yards out. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
I am not going to ask which one's easy, which one's and all that, yada yada yada.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the result, a touchdown for Washington.
I'm going to put this clean sheet. I'm actually going to pin it, so if you guys need to need a clean sheet of how the predictions go as far as that's concerned, I just pinned it in the in your chat. So because I'm actually going to get the entry list sometime soon. So yeah. Alright. While you guys are watching the game, I will be right back. Alright. Okay. I will be right back. I'm going to use the restroom.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. Murray now on first down, sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Throwing on second down. Murray, he'll buy some time right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 11 yards there, first down. Well, we know that Murray can run the football. He rushed for 1,000 yards during his final year at Oklahoma, better than 7 yards per carry. And Cliff Kingsbury says, I trust him running the football. And this is a guy that has known his quarterback since 2012 when Murray was a sophomore in high school. Kingsbury was in the OC at Texas A&M. He would go on to take the Texas Tech job, but the two maintained a great relationship. Both are from Texas, both quarterbacks, and both with fathers heavily involved in their football careers. With Cliff Kingsbury, he trusts his quarterback implicitly. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. Fitzgerald's got it right side. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
All right. So, okay. Now let me explain about the elimination. As Kyler just got a first down, the people that you cannot pick to be eliminated are the following: Martin Truex Jr. because he's already locked in the next round, Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch. I might want to include Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski because they're good enough above the cut line to where you cannot pick them to be eliminated. The people that you can pick to be eliminated is where from Chase Elliott all the way down to Eric Jones. Those are the only people you can pick to be eliminated.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Murray now, 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jonathan Bostic leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Cool.
They get 11 back on that one. And
nice.
3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible.
All right, they just put a reminder.
And hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Now Murray. It finds Crabtree for the completion.
Yep.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Good throw
Able
for.
to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Cardinals cut into that lead.
Clay gets the touchdown.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it, 24-14 now. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Now Case Keenum and the offense heading back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence.
All right, I'm going to go check that out.
Team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Yeah.
On 1st and 10, Keenum.
I do want to include Hamlin and Logano. Those are the other 2 drivers you cannot pick to be eliminated because they're also 2 drivers that more than likely will advance the next round. I might want to include Hamlin.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Keenum looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Keenum. And lucky to
Ooh, that was almost picked off.
2nd down. Well, at some point during this broadcast, we had to bring up the Antonio Brown saga, and that moment is right now. I got to get your thoughts. I got to get you on the record. What do you think of all this?
Well, when you go back to Oakland, and you know about my relationship with the head coach and the general manager there, but putting that aside, one, never would have made the deal for him. I just never saw him as a guy that was going to go from place to place and be the influence that you want in a locker room, and that proved to be true in Oakland. Now he gets a new start, kind of a fresh start, to put it mildly, in New England, and they seem to be all on board with that. But that has to be the one team that can take him, because they have a head coach there that if he doesn't do what the head coach wants, a fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
Yep, I knew that was going to happen. There's a turnover for the Redskins.
So first thing that crossed my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape. Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission. Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Yep, But Baker is the one who got the interception.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace.
Because remember,
go 2 minute. Who knows?
a driver that gets eliminated is worth 12 points. So, yeah, the Charlotte Roval will absolutely wreak havoc on the points.
After the turnover,
pass is caught.
They're
going to take a timeout.
Going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Cardinals on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing is Murray on third down. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Now the former Sun Devil, Zane Gonzalez, for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out.
Kick is up, and no good.
And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from
that turnover saved the Skins. And nope, didn't make it.
Expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Thompson.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Bad sign for the Cubs.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Keenan. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The final shot before the break. Keenan is going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And That'll be
That's incomplete, and that's
Good
the first
protection that
half.
time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome
I think Jonathan Coachman lost his voice. Oh, man, that's just too damn funny. Yeah, Jonathan Coachman. Yeah, Jonathan Coachman lost his voice. That's just too damn funny.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken as
Yep, Cardinals get the ball. Blew an opportunity to get some points.
22-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. A pretty good looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's got the first down and more past midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing on first down is Murray. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Justin Pugh, the left guard that time with a flag.
I didn't see what the flag was. I think it was holding. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at my phone checking something. Yeah.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Alright.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And his throw is incomplete. Charles Clay is tight in the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Well, normally you and I would have gone through our season predictions before week 1, but Hurricane Dorian prevented us from doing that last week. So let's go ahead and hear them, your division winners and then the Super Bowl.
Okay, let's start in the AFC. New England in the East.
Bold.
Tennessee in the South. Pittsburgh in the North. And Kansas City out
West. Okay, so I'm with you on 3 of the 4, but I'm going to go with a way too strong Week 1 reaction and give Baltimore the edge in the North.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
All right, let's go NFC.
All right.
I'm going Philadelphia in the East, New Orleans in the South, Minnesota in the North, and the Los Angeles Rams out west.
Okay, so I got 2 different ones. I'm going to go Dallas on the east, and then I'm going to go Green Bay in the north.
The reason I didn't go Dallas, there hasn't been a repeat winner in the East since 2003-2004. So I'll go with history.
Good point.
Super Bowl predictions, I like Kansas City and New Orleans.
Whoa.
For the Saints to get to the Super Bowl.
Okay, I'm going to go New England over New Orleans in the Super Bowl.
So you got New England winning it?
Yet again,
I've got New Orleans beating Kansas City, so this is going to be fun to see how it turns out.
First down, Murray on the move to his left. He's got the first down inside the 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he
I love somebody says, we don't want him back, however, he's all yours.
And goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
They'll come out in the pistol. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he is in for 6.
Touchdown.
Cardinals. A 5-yard touchdown run. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result, touchdown.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's David Johnson who provides the capper as he scores on the touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So here's the Redskins offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. Keenum and the Redskins now going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Out of the gun, Keenum. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Throwing now is Keenum. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. But with that incompletion, I want to get some early season predictions from you because I love to do that. And I like to hold you to what you say later in the year. How about MVP and Defensive Player of the Year predictions from you, Mr. Davis?
Well, it could be the same person if I chose Aaron Donald, couldn't it? Because the last couple of years, he's been the Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL and made a strong case to be the MVP overall, even though he hasn't won.
First down, Redskins.
Patrick Mahomes won it last year through 50 touchdown passes. He could easily throw 40 touchdown passes if people called an off year, but it'll still be enough for him to be the MVP. I think this kid is just special. I think he wins it for the second straight year. And then on the defensive side, I'm going with a major surprise. The Tennessee Titans could be a top 5 defense. Kevin Byard, safety, signed a new contract. He will play and justify that with 10 interceptions.
I like it, and I won't forget it. We will revisit this. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll fake the give. Now Keenum. Caught on the right side. Lee. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
From the red zone, it's Keenum. All incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. He made a terrific play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a run with Peterson. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Hopkins' kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Biggest question about this team going into 2019. What is the offensive
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if we can drive the bus here again on this drive. On first and 10. Murray completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
On 2nd and 7, Murray looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up.
Flag. This is coming back. Oh, dang. They just laid Kyler. That D just laid his ass.
Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Not sure what the volume is.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
That was a holding penalty on Arizona. The penalty was declined.
Not easily done.
And the result was a first down for...
On 2nd and 9, Keenum looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Oh, and Nelson stays doubling. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Another tote for the workhorse here this afternoon, Peterson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They run again with Peterson. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Throw left side complete. It's Richardson. And they'll lose
what a game here today.
To the 19-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Hopkins' kick is
got
good.
it.
And that will make this a 9-point lead. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been threes.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. David Johnson now gears up to help lead this offense back on the field. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Shotgun now from Murray. Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right, safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Murray now, perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Over the middle and caught by the tight end Clay. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 43.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Off the draw, here's Johnson. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Murray now on 1st down. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Fake handoff to Johnson. Now here's Murray. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Why
Man.
open in the end zone? He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
But he's got Fitzgerald. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 12-yard line. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go with the bigger guy to try and use size? Got to try to go with the quicker guy and sometimes even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53. Watch the screen.
Murray now on first down. That's complete right around the 8. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
4 yards on that last.
Might need to get Joseph Newgarden's car for the thumbnail for this week's PCSRA Weekly show.
He's going to keep it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Here's Johnson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Oh, this game's getting interesting, boys.
Second touchdown of the afternoon as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the second time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to
I'm actually going to make the thumbnail for the weekly show coming up.
And find his way into the end zone.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it's David Johnson who provides the capper as he scores on the touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3.
Ooh, good tackle.
Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Keenum. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Terrell Suggs.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Play action. Now it's Keenum. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Boy, this could be a good game here tonight. Or has been a good game.
I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
up now, 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
Playing football at 1 in the morning, it's great football. I would agree.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, 4th and short. This is going to be a good finish to a great game, Daryl. No kidding, Larry.
Here's Cressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. A big spot now for the rookie Murray. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Murray again, 2nd and 10. Man open right side, it's the tight end play. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion. But he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On 3rd down, Johnson. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. So out now come the Redskins. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Keenum and the Redskins now going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They start the drive with Peterson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, Tom.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On 2nd down and 4, Keenum. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Carry number 20 now for Peterson. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. So the solid run on first, and I would imagine no real hurry to run that 2nd down play.
No, it's all on your quarterback now. He's going to keep an eye on the play clock and bleed things down, and he's not going to let the ball be snapped until it's inside 3 seconds left on the play clock. Unless, of course, you're playing a video game, you're trying to run it up on your friend.
Nice touch. Cold-blooded, too. Number 39, Keenum. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now Keenum. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that?
Yeah, I think Arizona's going to have to work on something to get better next week.
They'll run on first down. Thompson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
They go with Thompson again. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Keenum. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
So on comes the kicker, Dustin Hopkins, in a big spot. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Got it.
Hopkins' kick is good. And that will push the lead up to 5. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more
8:23 left to go in the game.
At least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
If you're not careful, it can chew you up and spit you out. If you work hard, you can really hit it big. And I mean, really.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. And the catch made by Johnson.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why what we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, one-on-one matchup of someone trying to cover them, but they also have those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in.
That's a full start.
Jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now, pass complete there to Crabtree. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Yes.
So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And his throw here is incomplete.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Murray to air it out again. He gets it left side of Johnson. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. To throw is Murray. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Flush to his right. He can run.
There's a first down and more.
The contact as he slides to a stop. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
These types of plays are backbreakers for our defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now Johnson. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Throwing now is Murray. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Oh, there goes Kyler down to the ground.
Jonathan Allen coming in and dropping for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit. Because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads and start to cut the tape off. Because if you did it way too soon. They've got to get back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points and they need a map.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Keenum. And Reed with it over the middle. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On 2nd down now, it's Thompson. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Peterson running right. And he is going to have
That's the first down, I think.
He's going to set the life right out of this crowd. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And they'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard
Final
line.
timeout for the Cardinals.
To burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. and 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Peterson. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. So well done there. These punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Let's see if Arizona can do it without timeouts. Pass incomplete.
Incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Murray. There's that man again, it's complete. Well, they work this out past the 25.
They're going to have to stop the clock.
20 and a 1st down.
This is where hustle and urgency come into play. I think you got to get up there and spike it.
Clock rolling here, about to hit 30 seconds. Now Murray. Murray fighting, lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Over the middle and caught by the touchdown play.
Oh, but that's it.
They're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Well, going into the final play of this game, they need it.
As the Redskins hang on.
They couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Garden. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
All right. All right. Thank you guys for joining me, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye for now.